up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Let's talk about it. It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. This is Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. So this weekend, if you have not had a chance to watch Ma Rainey's Black Bottom on Netflix, you are doing yourself a major disservice, okay? It is top 10 on Netflix. It's probably number one. It's been number one the whole weekend. And it stars Viola Davis, Glenn Thurman, Chadwick Boseman, Coleman Domingo. It is an amazing film from the top to the bottom. It was like a master class, a tour de force. We know this is Chadwick Boseman's last performance. And I've been seeing a lot of reviews where people feel like the story should have been expanded. But you have to know that this comes from an August Wilson play. This is not a biopic of Ma Rainey. This is a snapshot of an afternoon in the lives of these people. Ma Rainey is the only character that's a real character. Everybody else is fictional, okay? It's based off an actual stage play. That's why they're not traveling all over the world and doing all this and that and the other, because it's a literally, almost literal adaptation, word for word. I'm sure they changed a couple of things around to make it more cinematic, but it's pretty much the play, straightforward, no chaser. So for me, I was very excited. If you've seen Fences is almost the same thing. They're in maybe two locations, inside the house, outside the house. And that's it, okay? So if you don't like it, it's because it's a play. That's why it's set like that. That's why you don't see all about Ma Rainey's life, because it's not a biopic about Ma Rainey. She's in it. She's a part of it, but it's not her story. So I felt like this was really a vehicle for us to see the talent that Chadwick Boseman and Viola Davis bring to the screen, because those two people were the most dynamic in this movie. And I want to say Chadwick had a lot more screen time than Viola Davis did. But these people, to me, they seem like they had similar struggles. Viola dealt with sexism and racism. He deals with racism. And he is, but they handle it differently, right? Viola Davis knows her worth. She knows, or Ma Rainey, she knows her worth. She knows that what she is used for, her voice, is a commodity to people. So she understands that, and she uses that to leverage what she wants, right? On the other hand, you have Levy, who is, that's Chadwick Boseman's character, who is very ambitious, but he plays more to the white man, which the band makes fun of him. They said that he's, shucking and jiving for the white man, but then he tells this story about his father and how his mother got gang R-worded, and, his dad smiled in the people's face, but he ended up trying to take out, however many people, and they ended up hanging his father and burning him up like it was a lot, okay? And he pulled a knife on the man. That's why he don't believe in God. I guess the whole lot, baby. He is just angry. He doesn't know how to handle himself yet, and that could have been due to his age and the experiences that shaped his life. Like I said, Ma, on the other hand, has had bad experiences, but she has learned how to handle herself a lot better, okay? So we see through the plot of this story, I don't want to give spoilers because I want you guys to watch it if you haven't watched it, but there's not a whole lot to the story. Ma comes into town. She's going to record at this studio. She gives the people a lot, baby. She be running them white men, okay? I need this, baby. I need that. I need this. I need that. And to the outsider, it may seem difficult, but about halfway into it, she gives us an explanation on why she's like that. And like I said, it's because her voice is a commodity. That's all they want. When they're done with her, they just throw her to the wayside, child. So while she got their attention, she gonna get everything she need. They're gonna treat her right. So that's the reason why she's difficult. Y'all know I love a singer. Her name is Kathleen Battle. She's a very famous opera singer. And when I was in school, the reputation for her was, oh, she's this, and oh, she's difficult, and oh, she's that. And I had to ask myself, is she really difficult? Or is she just a black woman that's in a really white-dominated, male-dominated industry, and she's meeting opposition, or she's asking for things that people think she should be grateful just to be there? That happens a lot with us. They think we should be grateful just to be in the room. So when we start asking for stuff, now we're difficult. Things that other people would get willingly, right? That you wouldn't have no problem with. And they still tried to play her because they were trying not to pay the boy separately. They were trying to take the money out of her money. So what she said had some truth to it, even though if she got grated your nerves a little bit. Now, I was watching with my friend, and he was like, man, I really don't like Chadwick's character. Like, he is really doing a good job. Because Chadwick got on our nerves, okay? He vexed our spirit. Now, I felt for him when he was telling a story about his mom and his daddy. That was very sad. But at the same time, he was vexing my spirit, baby. He was doing the most, okay? He was doing the absolute most. And I want to give a shout out to Taylor Page, I think her name is. She plays the girlfriend of Ma Rainey, because we know that Ma Rainey was bisexual in real life. She was openly bisexual. She talked about it in songs. It wasn't no secret, no hidden tea. It was very much, out in the open. Even though she was married to a man for quite a while, she ended up divorcing that man or leaving that man. So her role was pretty understated, but I thought that she did a great job, and I can't wait till we get to see more of this young actress. She was a great actress. So we got the fact that Levy covets my success, he covets my fame, he even coveted my girlfriend, okay? So he covets everything about her. He talk a lot of noise. He's very boisterous. He's very, I got this and I'm going to do that. And so he tries to change up the arrangements of the song. And Ma don't like that. She want to keep it regular. She want to keep it like it is. And when he gets out of line, he gets fired, okay? So once he gets fired, then things take a turn for the worst. We can see that his walls are closing in on him, literally. There's a door he's trying to open like the whole movie. He keeps trying to open the door, and he finally busts through the door after he gets fired and all that, and he realizes it's another brick wall. It's kind of like I felt like that was symbolic for you close yourself in. By the choices you keep making, you're closing yourself in, or you get through one door and you hit another brick wall, So I feel like that could have been interpreted a lot of different ways. What did you think about that when he opened the door and the wall was there? I thought that was pretty interesting. We see at the end of the movie, at the beginning of the movie, he buys a pair of shoes. He won $4, and then I guess he put his little salary, and he bought a pair of $11 shoes, which for that time in the 1920s was a lot of money, okay? And he ends up losing his job. And so Glenn Thurman's character ends up stepping on his shoes. Now, Glenn Thurman had already talked about how life dealt him bad luck because his wife left him, because he was a musician and his wife started going to church and whatnot. So, his character does meet with bad luck at the end of the movie. Levy gets all upset. He says, you stepped on my shoes. You stepped on my shoes. The man apologizes to him, right? He apologizes, but Levy doesn't accept that, and he's unraveling right before our eyes, right? Because he said he don't need this job. As soon as he walked away and said he don't need that job, I said he need the damn job. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. He needs this damn job. So he gets so frustrated. He tries to offer the man the songs, because they were talking about songs he had wrote, and the man telling him, nah, I don't think I'm going to record those songs, but I'll buy them off of you for $5. So he puts the money in his pocket. All that shucking and jiving don't matter because he's not with Ma anymore. He's just by himself. Ma is the person they want. You know what I'm saying? He has that harsh reality brought to him. And instead of saying, you know what, just like Ma did, I'm going to record these songs. I'm going to put my money together. I'm a trumpet player. I'm going to play some shows. I'm going to save some money. I'm going to record these songs myself, and then make myself popular. And then you're going to want me. Instead of doing that, or somebody else will want me. You know what I'm saying? But instead of doing that, he gets frustrated. He gets angry. And what happens? He goes out and he gets angry with Glenn Thurman's character. I can't remember his name, but he steps on a shoe by accident. He gets angry with him, and then he stabs him, y'all. I screamed at the end. I jumped out of my seat and screamed because that just upset my spirit to the core. I was like, yo,
we got to kill him, Jesus!
God! The man ended up dying, and we don't even have to see the story to know where he go. Levy ended up probably going to jail. And that was the end of Levy. He's effectively ended his whole life and killed your brother when the white man is the one who is oppressing you. My God. It's a word up in there somewhere, y'all. I just said I ain't want to get no spoilers, and I gave a whole bunch of spoilers. I'm going to put a spoiler alert at the beginning of the video. So, overall, I thought this was an excellent movie. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Don't expect it to be a Ma Rainey biopic because her name is in the movie. If you have seen it, it's a cycle of plays by August Wilson. It's 8 of them. Denzel said he's going to produce every single one. He produced this movie. He produced Fences, and he's going to produce every single one of those 8 movies. There are plays expected to read and look like a play. Expected. Okay, don't expect him to be going to My Rainey was born on such and such a day. It's not a My Rainey biopic, so don't go into it with that mindset. Go into it with, I'm going to the theater and I'm getting a snapshot of the afternoon, a very stressful afternoon of these group of people. Okay, so with that in mind, I thought it was excellent acting. They need all the awards, all the awards. Give them all the awards, baby. Every award, honey. They need them all, especially Viola Davis. Y'all need to give her flowers. That lady gained weight. She had a fat suit on. She was greasy. It looked like they just rubbed fried chicken just all over her face, baby. Her face was greasy. Her goals was popping. You hear me? She had a boo, and she got her little cousin a job. And he was stuttering. She said he don't stutter all the time. Okay, so he got it about 6-7 times. He got it. I was like, all right, baby. Say that, boo. Overall, this is a great movie, y'all. Go watch it. Go check it out. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I will holler at y'all later. Peace.